Hope everybody's doing well. I'm just over here. Today, I'm talking to my dog here, okay? Mr. Henry here. And, you know, like I always talk to my dog. It's not weird, right? But, you know, I was thinking, damn, man, we got to do a video on the food pyramid. Like, you guys know that pyramid that they made when I was growing up, you know, or for many years, right? It's actually, I think they messed up when they put it out. I think they put it up the wrong way, right? Because if you look at the tip of the pyramid at the top, all the way down, everything seems to be the opposite of what we've learned it should be to keep us healthy. So is that pyramid, is that a sickness pyramid? Huh? What do you think, dude? You know? What if they have a dog food pyramid? I doubt it, dude, because they don't have a human one that works. So we're going to recreate it right now. All right? Listen, I learned something about this, okay? Why does he keep looking at me and I have nothing in my hands? Look, he thinks I have something in my hands. I looked this up. You know what the dogs do? Because they think that somehow magically you're going to pull one out. Like you have one there somewhere. But I'm like, dude, look, it's not here. He doesn't understand. Because you know what they want you to do? They think that maybe you'll trick them and say, hey, aha, I got one right here, right? I thought that was funny because the dogs, they will sit there and wait. They want that treat. They're like, I know he has another one. He might have another one. He might have another one, right? So I thought that was pretty funny. Still following the food pyramid from the 1990s, one that told you to eat 11 servings of bread a day. No wonder we're all tired, bloated, and blaming avocados for making us fat. You guys don't want to miss this video, okay? So today, I'm going to show you guys the real food pyramid, right? Backed by science, right? Not cereal companies. And stick around till the end, and you'll learn how you can download many resources to help you eat cleaner based on a healthy food pyramid. I used to think like many people, right, that low fat and low sugar meant it was good for you, right? I used to eat pasta, right, and toast and, you know, candy and stuff, and sodas, right? Because I didn't know any better, right? But my health started tanking. I remember when I got in my 30s, and I didn't know why. You know, I think in your 20s you can handle things, but when you get in your 30s, things start changing, right? I'm not saying in your 20s you can't get sick. Oh yeah, you can get sick at any age, right? But definitely in my 30s is when it started, my early 30s. And you can watch my story with my journey on here, and how I made a comeback, you know, in life. But you can see that, yeah, it started in my 30s. And it was bad. And it continued until I had to start figuring stuff out through food, right? It was always through food, which seems pretty simple, and that's all it was, right? So what if the food pyramid that we trusted for decades, right, was actually one of the biggest health mistakes in history? What if you can eat in a way that boosts your energy, fights disease, and actually tastes good? That's why I'm here, to show you guys that you guys can do that like I'm doing that now. So after learning through experts like Dr. Berg, Dr. Mercola, naturopath Barbara O'Neill, and others, I learned that I can create my own food pyramid that actually increases longevity and health. So what if eating better wasn't about restriction, but about choosing smarter fuel for your body? These doctors have helped millions of people reverse chronic conditions. A lot of us don't have time for diets, right? We're like, I don't have time for that, right? But what if it's just swapping junk for real food that you'll actually enjoy? A lot of us think fats are bad, right? Well, spoiler, fats are good for you. Processed carbs are the ones that will hurt you. Look in the description and you can click the link and you're going to see the updated food pyramid based on specialists and professionals that are actually helping people improve their health and wellness. So check the description, click the link for my free meal guide. Basically has a shopping list in there. And then also you'll see the food pyramid that I created just based on this information. So you can download it. Have a great day.